This was genuinely insane from Texans cornerback Kris Boyd. And I gotta say, the Chiefs had the most 2024 Chiefs start to their game against the Texans as possible. Houston gives up a massive return on the opening kickoff. We'll come back to this in a second. But at the end, Kris Boyd forces a fumble. However, the Chiefs are able to recover. But almost immediately afterwards, whistles and flags because that same Houston player, Kris Boyd, ended up throwing his helmet immediately after the play ended. That would move KC half the distance to the goal, but they'd get no yards on 3 attempts and would end up kicking a field goal. What's even crazier, though, is we got shots after the penalty, which just a terrible penalty to take. And Boyd straight up pushes and gets in the face of Frank Ross, the special teams coordinator for the Texans. This is just insane. 2 awful moments. Now, I understand why Boyd was so frustrated. The special teams just completely fell apart. They had the opportunity to make 2 or 3 tackles, which would have kept things reasonable on the return, and they just did not. Then Kris makes the tackle, forces a fumble, and no one's there to recover it, which that's got to be frustrating. But you can't throw your helmet, and you certainly can't take your frustration out on your special teams coach. Again, they were there to make the plays. They just did not. Anyway, Houston would get a matching field goal, so right now it's 3-3 with 5 minutes left in the first.